We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Freddie Peralta, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout-to-walk ratio, 2-to-1, that this guy is more a pitch-to-contact guy than a strikeout-walk guy.
First pitch on its way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, it hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here, and they'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in, new problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
Kane is there, and he has it for the first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He starts the day leading the entire NL in slugging. You talk about power. He's got more than enough power. He's definitely fun to watch, and a pretty safe bet that he's going to put on a good show in this one.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
That is first.
Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses. 2-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 gets him looking up around the letters. Cubs are down in order. Cubs 0. Brewers coming to bat. You're watching. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Hey, Matty V, this has been a good division so far. And hey, D-Row, even though their lead isn't as big as it once was, they're playing some good baseball, and they'd love to carry this into a strong month.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Batting second, the third baseman,
Here's Brock Holt now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 302 is the average coming in. 7 homers and 19 driven in. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
The count now at 2-1. Kane stands at second with no outs. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Brock Holt now with a full count.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. So digging in now, Christian Yelich. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Line to the right side. Hayward is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times, so look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
No balls and 1 strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Brewers strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Count even at 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at Christian Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014, covers a ton of ground out there, and don't test the arm.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2. Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. 0-1 the count. Well struck down the right field line. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next for Milwaukee, Omar Narvaez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
He's set. Here it comes. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Throws in time, and that's out number one.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Javi Baez. I don't know, second base, shortstop, third, maybe a little outfield. Doesn't matter. This guy has platinum hands. Platinum, not gold. One of the best defenders in our sport and probably the quickest tag man in our game.
Here's Eric Sogard as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes to third. Bryant's got it. Throw in time at first for out number two.
Batting it, the first baseman, Justin.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's totaled 4 hits in 26 at-bats. And on 10 occasions, he's been a strikeout victim. 1-0 the count. That evens it up 1-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
The set and the 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
One and one.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
The 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Up with it, Narvaez. Throw down to first, 1 away. So stepping in, Nico Horner, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fouled away. Third inning, no score to this point. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back.
Welcome back as Milwaukee prepares for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the Brewers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. I asked a member of their coaching staff what the secret is to their success, and he was quick to say it's being multidimensional. He said they certainly have some very talented hitters that know how to drive guys in, but it's their ability to run the bases that puts pressure on the defense, and that, he thinks, sets them apart from some of the other teams. And guys entering the day, they're near the top of the league in both runs scored and stolen bases.
Thank you, Heidi. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Ball even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. A ball and no strikes. This one's down to third. Right to Bryant. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, the third baseman.
So 2 away in the Brewers' half of the third. And that'll bring up the versatile utility man, Brock Holt. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Holt, playing here in his age 31 season. He was a 9th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Here's Javier Baez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. There's a fastball that misses. High in the air down the right field line. Yelich on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, right fielder.
So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. And right into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Chris Bryant now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. Ooh, He's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Kane will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning now. Into the box, Christian Yelich. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batter.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Schwarber's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Omar.
Stepping in, Omar Narvaez, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. Narvaez is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi.
Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Sogard has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch on the way. Lifted in the air out to right. After it is Yelich. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next to the Cubs, the left fielder.
So coming to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. His guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Hiura waits on it. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, thanks, Heidi. A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. This one's down to third. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hops this one up. Bryant in foul ground, and no one will track it down. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Foul.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Baez fields it cleanly. Step on the bag for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself, and turn 2. Pretty smooth.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next it'll be the switch hitting first baseman, Justin Smoke. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Here comes another 0-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
And that misses, ball 1. This is in the air out to right field. On the move is Hayward. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. So in now for Chicago. Ian Happ comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. The 2-0 on the way. 2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Stepping up to the plate, Nico Horner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
You want to talk about one swing of the bat changing the entire momentum. Guy was out there throwing an absolute gem, a no-no on the mound, and not only is the no-hitter gone, but now they've taken the lead as well.
Standing in now, Yu Darvish. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. And another foul ball. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And a swing and a miss here, and that's about what you'd expect from a pitcher, I suppose. There are 2 away. 2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
A ball and no strikes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Through 5.5, it's now 1-0 Chicago. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and at this point of the game I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Lays off 1-0. Right side hit hard, and that is through into right field for a single. So it's a multi-hit game for him as that ball finds a crease into right field. And with that, we'll take a look at the current Milwaukee leaderboard to find that his total is currently tops on the roster in that department. Into the box now, Brock Holt. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he misses again, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2-1 to count. None out, runners at first and second. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now back second baseman.
So striding in, Keston Hiura, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Up the middle, and he's able to knock it down. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
Up next to Milwaukee, the catcher.
Stepping in now, Omar Narvaez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Hayward looks up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Brewers have moved to a 4-1 lead.
Hey, how about that? That's a way to unclog the bags. One swing and a grand slam bomb, and it gives them the lead.
So here is Avisail Garcia. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The count now at 2-2. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. 4 runs here in this half inning. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Baez has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 7.
Digging in, Eric Sogard. He was a double play victim last time around. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Down and away, ball 1. Darvish pauses. Here's the 1-1. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it...
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that ends the inning. But the damage done as the Brewers strike for 4 runs coming on this grand slam. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 4-1 Milwaukee. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brent Suter will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Orlando Arcia is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Great curveball there, really fooled him with that one. Suter typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 17 for him on the season, and the Cubbies have made this a 4-2 game now.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, the catcher.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. One run in and one gone so far this inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Cubs do get one back on the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Brewers 4 and the Cubs 2.
leading off for the Brewers, the shortstop,
Jeremy Jeffress gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Please. Now pitching for the Cubs, number 24, Jeremy Jeffress.
He's set and the pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. 2-0 count. The pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
3 balls, 1 strike to Orlando Arcia. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 6.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lorenzo Cain. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 delivery. The bouncer to the left side. He's right there. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Ro?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
He is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
And that's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 5-2.
Hey, D-Ro, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve. 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A little low. It's 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Around the horn they go. To end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. David Phelps has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 41.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ian Happ goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1. This is line to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Albert Almora will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Albert Almora.
And it's fouled away. Batting average down in the low 210s. 3 homers and 5 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And that retires the side. Cubs are down in order, and the deficit remains 5-2. Jarrell Cotton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Chicago Cubs. Number 45.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Keston Hiura. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Leading off for the Brewers.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Hiura.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. It's 1-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez has it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Number 24.
So here's Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Nope, that's inside.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Popped him up. Rizzo has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ryan Braun will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And this will get by him at third down the line. It's a fair ball.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Hit in the air. Hal will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple, and it remains 5-2. Corey Knebel comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 46. Corey.
All set to start the ninth in this one. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Javier Baez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he fouls this one off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Up next to the Cubs.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air out toward left. Garcia on the run. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Chris Bryant comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 3-0 pitch. Fouled away. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 1 out and a runner on second base. And it's fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Payoff pitch on its way. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Milwaukee Brewers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Freddie Peralta takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Corey Knebel closes the door for the save, his league-leading 20th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 5 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Looking first at the NL Central, the Brewers got 11 hits overall as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 5-2. The Padres got 12 hits in this one as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 8-3. The Pittsburgh Pirates had 12 hits as a team as they grabbed a win in extras over the Giants 4-2. The Diamondbacks knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the Cardinals on the road 6-5. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Mets knocked out 12 hits as a team as they nabbed an extra innings win over the Braves 4-2. The Miami Marlins hit 3 long balls as they took down the Nationals in Washington 10-4. The Phillies swatted 4 home runs in this one as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 7-2. In more news from Philadelphia, starting pitcher Jake Arrieta is listed as day-to-day but is not expected to see any time on the DL. He's working through a finger strain. The Indians allowed only 5 hits in the game as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 4-2. The Mariners put together 10 total hits as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 3-1. The Baltimore Orioles combined for 4 total home runs as they blew out the Jays 9-1. The Red Sox got 12 hits in this one as they got the home victory against the Astros 7-2. The Rays went deep 4 times as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 9-1. The Texas Rangers smacked 15 team hits as they dethroned the Royals 9-2. Also in news from Texas, starting pitcher Corey Kluber has been placed on the 10-day DL according to team reports. He's suffering from a torn finger ligament. Eloy Jimenez launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total, helping the White Sox dispose of the Twins 11-2. His modest hitting streak now stands at 9 straight games. Matt Olson plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies as Oakland pushed past the Angels 11-7. He is currently among the RBI leaders in the American League. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.